Hey, how you doing? David Taub here with Epic Guitar Instruction. Hope all's going well, and I hope your guitar and musical journeys are going famously. Today we're going to learn the song Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I recently posted a video teaching another Red Hot Chili Pepper song, and I got a lot of requests saying, hey, how about doing another Chili Pepper song? So sure. I'm going to go over all the strum patterns, we're going to go over all the chords and the parts. And this song we strip down like we do a lot here at Epic Guitar Instruction. Strip it down for one guitar, so this way if it's just you playing solo or hanging out with a buddy or friend and playing, or maybe you're on the porch just kind of strumming, or at the beach or at the park, you can kind of cop the feel of the song. It's a pretty simple song. There's only 5 chords, and it's basically just verses and choruses. And hey, before we get rocking, if you could do us a big favor, please subscribe to the channel. You know, subscribing to the channel, that really helps us to keep bringing the content, as well as you'll be notified when we have a new lesson up. Leave a comment below, you know, let us know what song lessons you'd like to see coming up, what other kinds of lessons or gear reviews. Let us know how you like this lesson. Please share the video. If you like it, please click the like button, give it a thumbs up, and we thank you so much for your support. So let's go over the 5 chords you're going to need to play this song. You're going to need an A minor chord, F major, C major, G major, D minor. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going back and forth between an arpeggiated riff and strumming, and that's what they kind of do in the song to build the dynamics up, right? And I'm going to show you some ways that you can kind of fill up the sound. Structure-wise for the song, it's basically an intro, which is the same exact riff that they're playing in the verses when they arpeggiate it. Same thing, just no vocal lines, right? And then there's choruses, and the choruses change from doing it arpeggiated to strumming it. And then basically he's just changing the number of times, right? He might be playing that intro progression in the verses twice or 4 times, depending on how many vocal lines there are. But it's basically the same progressions over and over. So once you get the verse changes down and the chorus and the way to arpeggiate it and the way to strum it, you'll have the whole song. So let's just take the opening riff that sounds like this. And he does that 4 times. So what you want to do is hold an A minor chord, and then you're going to play the A string and the D string. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your first finger off of the B string and play that B string open, so you get this sound. And then add your first finger back. And that's the first riff. Some people even hammer it. I like to pick it. Okay, now you're going to change to the F chord, but instead of barring it, I want you to just play it like this, where you hook your first finger over and just play that F note on the first fret of the low E string, right? So you kind of get this chord. If you play, you're playing it technically with an open high E and open B string, right? So what you're going to do here, it's a little trickier, is you're going to play the low 2 strings, the low E, the A string, and then take your second finger off of the G string, because you want, again, that open G string, and then put it down and play that A note on that second fret, so you get this slow. Right? So if you put both together back to back, you get this. I'm doing it slow, and just keep switching. Right? And that's the intro riff, and that's the riff he's playing during the verses until like the 3rd verse when they come in and start strumming it. And I'll show you that strum pattern in a minute. So you do that where you're arpeggiating the A minor to F 4 times before the vocals come in, and then the vocals come in with the first verse. The psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation, right? And you're going to do that arpeggiation 2 times, and then it goes to the chorus. The chorus is going to be a C, G, F, D minor. And the first 2 times he arpeggiates the chorus and you just go straight down the chord. So for the C, it's going to be from the A string, just the 4 notes straight down. I'll tab this out so you can see it. And then you switch to the G, right? And then you switch to the F, and from the F, just play the top 4 strings. So from the D string, and then D minor. All right, and I'll show you a way where we're going to open this up with a little bit more strumming and letting them ring in a second, because again, we want to fill up that sound, but I want you to have these bass arpeggiation patterns down first. So let me play you the verse into the chorus. It'll sound like this. And then after the chorus, it goes right back to the arpeggiation. So let me show you how I would do a combination of arpeggiation and strumming to fill up the sound, because we just have the one guitar. So what I would do is I would maybe play it the way I showed you for that intro or between the verses when it's just the guitar. But then during the verses, I would do something like this. Let me play it for you and then I'll break it down and explain it. Combination, strumming and arpeggiation. So hold the A minor chord, exact same technique you were doing before, but what I'm doing now is I'm strumming the chord on the first hit. Maybe the first, do the A, D, and G strings, 3 strings, and then arpeggiate it. Okay? And you get that B strings. You want to get those 2 notes because it's very trademark. So strum, pick, 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 and then down, down, up on a strum. So you get this all together. Down, down, up. Then change to that F. Same exact thing. So I'm strumming the low 2 or 3 strings. It doesn't have to be exact. We're just copying that feel. See? So you do the strum, pick, and the last 2 notes again, you get that open G and A note because it's so trademark. So together, down, down, up, down, down, up. All right. And then what I would do for the chorus, maybe the first time, I would just do the arpeggiation, but maybe I would do like the first 2 notes and then hit the whole chord. Right? Again, to fill up the sound. But after that chorus, it's understood that Hollywood sells Californication. Then he's going to go into strumming, full-on strum. And the strumming pattern, we're going to do the same on both chords throughout the whole song. So let me take it right from that second chorus. It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication into the strumming part. And I might even vary it, the chorus a little bit. Instead of doing that arpeggiation, you could even just hit them twice, like it's understood that Hollywood sells Californication. 2 strums each. Down, 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 down. Now he goes into strumming it. And it starts off with the next verse, pay your surgeon very well. And he goes through it with the strumming pattern. Now the pattern I'm doing, it's the same one for both chords, so I'll keep it really simple. Here's the pattern. It's just, I'll just hold I won't play a chord, just so you can get it down. It's just down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So the third chorus on, it changes a little bit, and this is the part, it says dreams of Californication, dreams of Californication. It says it 4 times, so it's like a double chorus. So the chords are C, G, D minor, A minor, and then C, G, D minor, and then it repeats. C, G, D minor, A minor, C, G, D minor. Let me play it for you and then I'll explain the strum pattern. So, and this is what they do from the choruses on out through the song. Back into another verse, right? Okay, so just hit the chords twice like in the earlier version. C, G, 2 downstrokes, D minor, A minor, C, G. Now, when it gets to the D minor this time, he holds the D minor for 2. So I do this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, just a little variation because we've got to hold it twice as long. So that part, C, G, D minor, and then it repeats, except this time you hold the D minor at the end, let it ring. C, G, D minor, A minor, C, G, D minor, just let that ring. And if you're having some challenges with your strumming and your rhythm, I could really help you with that. You know, there's some essential tips that you'll need to know to make strumming and rhythm and strum patterns much more simple and easier. So click on that link in the YouTube description box below. I'll send you a really killer video lesson on strumming and rhythm, and I'll pair it with my beginner ebook that has tons more exercises and lessons and chord charts. It's a great 1-2 punch. You get the strumming and rhythm video lesson and ebook for free. Just click on that link below. That's all the parts. So you just stitch those together. It's basically, you know, A minor to F for all the verses, and then the choruses with just the 2 variations and the length of time. So let me play a piece of the song where I'm going to play like in between the verses. So I'll just do like 2 times the intro, and then I'll play the verse and then the chorus. So just to show you the mixture of all these elements combined in the song, it'll sound like this. Hope you enjoyed that lesson. It's a really fun one to add to your song catalog. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. That really helps us to keep bringing the content. You'll be notified when we have new lessons up, right? And click on that link in the YouTube description box. Don't forget that too, because you'll get my free video lesson on my best strumming and rhythm tips. And stay tuned, because I got tons more killer lessons and video content coming. Keep up all that hard work on those guitars. You know, stay positive. Remember, you can do it. Remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. Take care and rock on.